Okay, so they gave him his episode of a thing they started doing called "It's a Match." So after the whole debacle he went through with the Chi Chi, that girl that be streaming, that be going off, they gave him his own little kind of little dating segment. So he matched with somebody off there. I'm gonna link to the original episode down below, so y'all, just in case y'all missed it.
Nah, I can't tell you no lie. I gotta go with Robin.
Oh, okay. It's our match. We
match.
got a match.
It's a match. It's a match. It's a match. Tell them it's a match. It's a match.
Yep.
Robin and Danny. Welcome, guys. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Feeling really good.
Okay, good. I mean, we're feeling good too because we see you guys sitting together. So I just
Exactly.
know this is going to be a good catch up.
There was a lot of comments towards them. There was a lot of doubt, towards them.
Me.
Yep. We're going to get into that.
But you two are together right now, so hopefully it's all good.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I
so-
stopped by for a little visit.
Oh, so
Okay,
you're in
okay.
Vegas.
Yes. Yeah, we out here in Vegas right now.
Okay. Lil, let's talk about this. Let's jump right in. So, after you guys ended up matching, how did it all go? Because obviously, Danny, you were in Atlanta and she's in Vegas. So, how did we get to where you guys are now here today sitting with each other?
Well, at first it was a lot of conversation
Mm-hmm.
on the phone. It turned into, talking for a couple hours to talking all day.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I got a flight pass. I bought a little monthly flight pass so I could move back and forth
Okay.
a little bit, more financially, a little more frequently.
I've never heard not one person off of this show mention them getting a flight pass because of a relationship. They literally just I flew back and forth. He's smart with it. Because most of the relationships on the show are going to end up being long distance in some shape, form, or fashion. So this is the first time I've heard of a flight pass. Y'all need to look more into that
And
if y'all are really serious.
um,
Hopefully, if y'all make it to that far, where it's like, all right, we're going to be long distance for a little bit, I'm going to give a flight pass.
so here we are.
Yeah, we literally couldn't get enough of each other, honestly. Our personalities mesh very well. I don't know if you can feel it, but we had mad chemistry on
We
the
can
show.
see it.
Okay.
So I think that just transpired in, real life. And yeah, now he's here.
So Danny, how did you feel when you saw all the comments on why, on picking Robin?
Well, at first, I mean, because I had done the show a couple of times, so after the first time, I really didn't go back. I don't go back and look at the comments.
Mm.
I just really hear from like the people that are close to me.
Hmm.
But
He heard from me.
and then I started hearing from her a lot, and I was just a little confused. That people are so opinionated about who I felt that I could match with.
Mm.
Because you only know somebody from the little bit that you see. People cover themselves up on social media, but even on this show, you're even chopped at it all the way in half. So, I mean, I know me, all the
Yeah, you had to go from the top down. Not from the top down, from the top up.
way me. And so I know what type of woman that I want. So that was just a little.
Of course, yes, personality is a thing. But personality is a thing. But on the show, when somebody walks out and you see the whole frame, the way they walk, the mannerisms in real life, there's a difference between just that and camera, obviously, right?
Frustrated. I loved her when, I was really excited after the show. I thought everybody was going to love her just the way I loved her. Like, she was beautiful. She was, the way she sits, the way she carries herself, everything, is really attracted to me, that I was attracted to.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started seeing all the opposite. And I was just a little confused. And then, a couple of people had to hear my mouth.
Oh.
You know,
Oh, man.
I started, going in ninja style on, especially if they tagged me and had something to say about her. I was like, the nerve of you to tag me and talk mess about the person that I chose. So, I mean, when I start talking junk, I go in, I look at your page. I try to hit you hard because the way they hit her, I don't think it was fair.
Okay.
I mean, then it kind of insults me as well. It's like, I'm a grown man. I know what I like and what I don't like. So, that's how I felt about it. So,
Yeah. And then, so Danny, you mentioned you also loved the way that she was sitting. And it's funny you said that because that was that was one of like the top comments. Why is she sitting like that? Robin, I know your back hurts. Like
I thought it was good posture. I thought, I feel like, you said, because, I mean, you grow up, especially for me, growing up seeing the type of woman that I like, I like the woman that carries herself upscale
yeah.
and stuff like that. So I look at that, I grow up, I want that. So when I seen her, that's one of the first things that I seen is how she sits, how she carries herself.
That's one thing you can get from him from how he describes the type of woman that he wants, and his whole thing about you have to have a good wig. And to say if you have a good wig, that means everything else should be put together. If you have, you got up here, that means you got your nails straight. That means you cleanliness, clean. So any woman that you see him with, you already know she's going to be put together, some type of top tier.
Her mannerisms. And it seemed very high class to me.
Yeah.
It seemed very confident and very sure of herself.
Okay.
So that's how I took it.
That's what you said?
Yes.
So how was your communication like that when you matched on the show? Who was the one that was applying pressure?
I think it was mutual, to be quite honest with you. I think it was a mutual like. Obviously, I had to apply for the show, so that showed interest very much so outside of my character to kind of almost approach a man in a sense. But I mean, like, since we got here, he liked me just as much as I like him.
Yes, I definitely did.
And we are applying pressure on one another, honestly.
Yeah, I can't lie. Like, I'm a little standoffish, but when I like something or I go all the way into it, like whatever it is. So especially with her, I have to be shown, and I like the show. So it was definitely mutual. I call her just as much as she called me. She, showed me a lot of love and sometimes wouldn't let me hang up the phone.
Oh, yeah, I don't play.
I know that happened to you. At least anybody watching this, that's had some people might have never had that experience. You don't hang up. All right, I'm about to go. Oh, you want to get off the phone? You don't have to hang up. Just leave the phone on. Like that's literally a thing that can still happen till to this day. Even when you get older, your 20s, your 30s, it's just like, all right, hey, don't hang up. Just leave the phone on. You know what I'm saying? Put the screen off. Put the sound on. I don't need to get off the phone with you. I ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing. Where you going? What you doing?
So, we had started, almost like.
Sometimes people might view somebody as that being like, oh, you're crazy or something like that. Or this person might be psycho. If you've been talking to somebody for a little while, you guys got a good relationship going and y'all are together, that's a regular thing that can happen from time to time.
Like living life together.
Doesn't mean that they're crazy.
Pretty much. She would be on three-way calls with me as I'm talking to my people, even the clients and stuff. No, it's out now. They know you now. So, because like we just wouldn't hang up. So it's like it was one of them things. It's like one of the type of relationships I always wanted.
Right.
Coming from the person that I wanted to come from. You can want that from somebody, but that don't mean they're capable of giving that to you.
Right.
So when you find somebody that's capable giving it to you, I open myself up to be just as capable, and we're like moving at the exact same speed. And that's what I like about her. She wants it just as bad as I do.
Okay, that's good. So, good. Robin, let's hear from you because we're hearing from Danny. But what about for you?
Yeah.
What about you, Robin? Yet. How are you feeling with everything that happened? First of all, let's start with when you got selected as the match that Danny wanted. How were you feeling in that moment? Were you surprised at all?
Um, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous because it took him a while to make a decision. So as confident as I can come off, I was just a little bit nervous.
Okay.
But you know, I think that he made a good decision. Thank you, baby. I was very nervous, so yeah. I had a feeling that people weren't going to like me, not based off of the reason why people did not like me, a completely other reason. So I was prepared for other responses, but not the responses that I got. And so, not being very heavily into social media, despite what my Instagram looks like, I was not used to that kind of attention, and I didn't necessarily like it, if I'm to be honest with you, because people are mean. I'm a girl's girl, and I look at other people's commentary all the time on like YouTube and such, and I just don't like the negative things that people say and tear other people down. So that was kind of hard for me to have to go through, but I mean, we got through it. Now I just laugh. Now it's nothing. So, but yeah, we meshed well. I like how he affirms me. I think that we are at the same speed as far as like our care and consideration for one another. I like him just as much as he likes me, and it's evenly balanced. Whereas, you know, most situations that I've experienced is either one likes more than the other. So yeah, I like where we're at. I like where we're headed.
Okay.
Guys, you know what? I have to say it.
This is good.
I have to say my line.
Uh-oh.
You know, this is what it's all about.
I tried to get the accent there that time.
The fact that you're both intentional.
Yep.
You both put in the work. You both put in the effort.
Yeah.
It is great to see. You know, Danny, you're here. You're in Vegas. You're with her in Vegas right now. How long have you been out there?
Tell me honest.
I've been out here 2 weeks.
Whoa.
2 weeks.
You moving in, Daddy?
But I keep
Wait, Danny, wait, you've been there for 2
weeks? You've been there for half a month? God damn.
Wait, so did you plan to stay there for that long?
Yeah.
I mean, I did get a one-way. You know,
you bought a one-way oh shit.
So, but the flight passes make it so with the flight pass you got to book like a day before.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's how I told her like on a Monday I was like, yo, I'll be there Wednesday, and she was like, oh well, like you know, I was like, I just booked the ticket and stuff like that. So and I wanted to stay through Valentine's Day and stuff like that. So and we got a chance to really, really get to know each other, and actually see how we are with each other. Because it's not, I'm not going to say like we're the exact same person, you know, but I think that's good chemistry. You know, if you put the two exact liquids together, they're not going to do anything. But if you put
the two liquids together, what the,
you know,
opposite liquids. So you're talking about oil and water. Okay, all right.
Something that contradicts the other one, it explodes into something great. Okay. If that's what you're looking for, you know what I'm saying. So I'm looking for something to balance me. You're
talking scientifically, and my mind was somewhere else. Sorry.
To keep me in line, to make me want to stay in line. Okay. But at the same time, always come with love, you know, come with like reassurance that, you know, it's not an exit interview every time we talk because something's going on. It's like, okay, I want this just as bad as you do. And so let's figure this out. And you can only get to that point when you're spending time with each other. Yeah, when you're around each other. Yeah. So, and that's why when we were spending so much time on the phone, I was like, all right, I just want to come out there. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I get in my little zones and stuff like that where I want to, you know, just hang up and not really talk and to gather myself. And so it's like you can see that process with each other, you know, when we're not completely happy with each other, but we come in, we communicate how we communicate, and it's easy to hang up the phone and come back a couple hours later when y'all are good and but when you're around each other, how you gonna handle things? Because that's the ultimate goal, is to be around each other completely and a lot. So we're able to experience that. So yeah, I bought a one way, and I haven't bought the return ticket yet.
Okay, so Robin, have you been showing him around Vegas, or Danny, you have you been to Vegas before, or is this your first time
I
out
had never
there?
been to Vegas, and this wasn't
Oh,
the way
Damn,
I had
first
planned to
time?
come out either. I thought me and my boys were gonna come out,
Damn.
but Vegas is hot and it's
First time for everything.
a desert.
yeah. This
Hey,
is
look, I ain't never been on a cruise before. Some people are surprised at that. You ain't never been on a cruise? No. Everybody don't be going on cruises like that.
same weather
I'm
as
not.
Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to Arizona alone with you guys. I just hopped in and hopped out. And
Mhm.
actually doing that made me open me up to, I said this on the reunion, open me up to long distance. And so when I got
Right.
the flight pass,
Right.
you
But
know, it
let's
was
actually
like, oh,
let's
it's
talk
easy.
let's talk about that a little bit. Long distance. Let's talk about this, yeah. So you originally wasn't really about long distance,
Right.
right?
No, I wasn't. No, I was kind of disappointed because a couple of girls on the show was from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? But the chemistry didn't, we didn't match or whatnot.
Mhm.
But I remember the exact feeling on the way back to Atlanta. I said this wasn't too bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I could hop in and hop out. And with the pass, it's cheaper than an Uber to go down the street. Like it literally doesn't cost anything to come back and forth.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna see how these monthly flight passes work because the buddy pass is gone. Apparently, that's the thing of the pass. You can't do that no more. Like employees, there's no more buddy passes apparently. But I don't really know too much about the flight pass.
that's why I was willing to come to Arizona to do this and with you guys. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it doesn't cost anything. So, but yeah, I was open to it. Like I got the pass the day that we matched.
Oh,
Like
Wow.
Oh damn!
quick.
when I get home, like, cause I was kind of teetering on it where I was gonna get it tonight. But when me and her matched, I went home and I
You're
bought the
ready.
pass that night. You know what I'm saying? So after we talked, I was like, I'm ready to come out. Like it's literally cheaper than an Uber to get
Right.
here.
So
So
back to my original question. Robin, have you shown him around Vegas?
Um, a little bit.
Okay.
He sprung it on me that he was coming, and so did my family.
Okay.
So we
Oh,
had to
okay.
kind of like entertain like my family and stuff for a
Wow.
few days, and then it was Super Bowl weekend. I mean, I've
yeah,
been taking good care of him. He's well fed. Everything I make him is
Okay.
not necessarily healthy, but it's from scratch.
Okay.
So
Okay.
like not preservatives or anything
Okay.
like that. So I think he was good. I
It
like
is
him.
what it is.
So
If the food is
It's the
good, it
food.
doesn't matter. You
it
know,
doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
you know.
At first, we can get the cooking off the ground at first. Later on, we can focus on the house. But let's see what you can make some good shit. Like let's get that off the ground. That y'all took off with that. So now I can get with the healthy stuff a little bit later.
And
When
as long as I like him,
food
it doesn't matter what anybody else.
food is a way to our hearts, ladies. If you cook
definitely.
well for us, whoa.
Gotta keep him
And
fed.
she looked good while she cooking too. So that's a bonus.
So Robin, you said your family's out there as well. So Danny got to meet your family.
Yeah, they just came for a few days, and like
Oh.
I have this house, so they typically come here. But since he was here,
I don't think I know no girls that lives in Vegas. I have a friend that used to date somebody that lived in Vegas, but I think I know maybe one guy that moved to Vegas some years ago. I don't know no women that live in Vegas at all.
they ended up leaving a little bit earlier. But yeah, he he met them, and it was good. They like them.
Okay.
I'm a cool
Good.
guy, man.
Yeah.
And how was it for you, Danny? Meeting the family?
Yeah.
Did you get on? Was
Oh, it's
everything good?
cool. Most of her family seen the show
Mhm.
anyway. So, and it's cool. Like, the way I grew up, I just get along with all kinds of people. So I'm not nervous about meeting anybody or anything like
Mm.
that. So I mean, we had fun. We went to some things for the kids
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So, yeah, I mean, I think everything was cool. Everything was cool. So, I like vibrant family. If they talk junk, I'm gonna talk junk too. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever we want, I'm gonna
A
get
little
into.
banter.
So.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Banter. It's a new word, apparently.
Right.
So,
now I haven't checked. This is from a little bit ago, so I haven't checked to see how they were doing, if they were still together or whatever. I haven't looked at the comments of this video to see ever like, oh man, they were so good, they fell apart, whatever. As you can see, this is moving pretty fast. You know, he got the past soon as they mashed or whatever. He don't really know her that well, but they're growing to know each other well fast. He already met the family. It's not always bad when things move fast. It just looks crazy if they fall apart fast. Because some people meet and they go, oh, after 1 month, I knew he was going to be my husband. And then they go on to have a 14, 15-year marriage or whatever. You know what I mean? So
cool. And for the most part, I'm laid back. I find a way to.
let me not stop at 14, 15-year marriage, even though sometimes it does stop after that time. But it's just like after you make it to 10 years of marriage, things get a little wobbly. You work through that and everything's like cruising through the good and the bad. You learn how to work with your partner. I'm going to go 14, 15 years plus however many after that, hopefully to the end of time, if there is an end of time.
To get my own space within a space that's combined with people too. So,
Okay.
And he's really like, honestly, he's a huge homebody anyway. So thankfully, living here, being a resident in Las Vegas, I don't necessarily like going out to do all the things that people come here to do, such as like the casino and clubs. And thankfully, he's outgrown that. And he's not too interested in that. But I mean, we went to one casino.
Yeah, we went to a couple of little spots.
Yeah, we went to a few spots.
Ate a little bit. Yeah. I like to eat. But I think it's cool, like, because I can work from anywhere, so I do my taxes virtually.
Right, because it is tax season, isn't it? You said this is your busy time.
I'm right in the middle of tax season, so and I can do it in all 50 states virtually. So I haven't even, and most people that have been hitting me up about taxes have been from everywhere else anyway. So nobody's been coming to the office or anything. So I just sit on my laptop or even on my phone and work for a few hours, and then I can just bother her. And she works from home too. She works from home, so it's like, it's kind of crazy being around somebody this much and don't really get tired of them.
Wow.
Like that's the key right there.
That's when you know. That's when you know.
I don't get tired of her. I don't get tired of looking at her. I don't get tired of hearing her. I don't get tired of her attitude.
I'm looking crazy.
I have a hard time believing that, Robin.
No. You look beautiful all the time. All the time. But
I like, this is the best. I might put this picture as on the thumbnail to the video. I like this picture. It's my favorite picture of them so far. With the lake, the water in the background. This is great lighting. I like this.
Nah, we have a good time. And it's not all kicks and fun and giggles either. We've had to have some serious conversations and stuff like that. And
good. Those are very important. It's very important to have those conversations. Yeah. So I'm glad you guys are having those as well.
And how are you both dealing with disagreements?
It's her way.
She wins everything. She wins.
Wait, the sound went out. Can you say that again, Robin?
Yeah, I concede a lot of time because he's a man and I'm very traditional. But there are some things that I hold very strong to. And we figure it out. There's a lot of space here. So if we need to go in separate rooms, we do, and then we reconnect and we talk about it. Because like he said, like we each want it as bad. So we figure it out. We are two different people. We have to remind ourselves of that sometimes, and we're not the same. And he's constantly reminding me, because I do compare myself a lot of times to some of his behaviors, which I shouldn't do. So that's something that I'm working on. But yeah, we're two separate individuals trying to become one. And so sometimes there are conflicts, but we figured it out. I mean, we were talking today, and I'm just like, I'm happy that we're here. He's the most comfortable person that I've ever been around, and I feel myself with him, and I truly care and adore him. So wow. Yeah, we've worked it out fine.
Danny, this is the most serious I've seen you look.
I was going to say.
I'm like, is he okay?
I was going to say. I feel like something.
Danny just staring into the abyss. Like, think what you thinking about, Danny?
I feel like something has changed about Danny. Danny has been very. Like today, I've just seen him. Like he's just very like focused. He's focused. He's.
We ain't really hear no jokey jokes and nothing like that. Everything damn serious.
Seems stress free. You know, he seems happy.
I don't have a knife to his back, y'all.
Nah, I mean, I said, but because I know people think that I joke a lot of stuff. In that situation, you know, being lighthearted, and you trying to find a great situation, but she say I joke a lot, but
he does.
I don't.
Yeah, Danny, you do.
You joke a lot.
He said he doesn't joke a lot. I was like, bro, the whole show.
You know, we got the background, we matching, we looking good. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm listening to what she got to say, and you know, and I'm agreeing, and I'm just actually talking. I am reiterating some of the things in my mind that we have gotten through, and you know, there's a time and place for everything. And so when it's time to get serious, we talk, you know, we respect each other. I mean, it get to the point at a certain age, it's like, okay, you know, are we going to do...
I like that they're telling the truth, saying that, hey, we've already gotten to a few little spats before, you know what I'm saying? A few little arguments and disagreements. You've been there for 2 weeks. Don't look at that as a vacation. Look at it as this is living quarters. Because, you know, they say, oh, you're on vacation. Stuff seems a little bit different. That's when you really know if you like somebody, if you're on vacation. But he's been there for like half a month. You know what I mean? So this is the living experience, is what it's like to live with her. You pretty much almost live there. Like, what belongings are you going to leave there when you fly back to wherever you're going to fly back to? Well, Atlanta.
Do this or not. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we both want to say, okay, yes, we agree. We want this. We want to be with each other.
If somebody leaves stuff over your house that they need for work, that's when you know it's real. When I leave work equipment over there, sometimes I'm over there and I work for there.
So once you
work from there,
once you come to the
one time, this is kind of a tangent from when I say that. One time, DJ Academics was dating this girl one time that was I want to say she worked in law. She was like some attorney or some. She had to do with the courts. Something in law. I could have swore he said that this lady. He said that this lady worked in law or something that had to do with law. But anyway, he described what she did for work, and she had like a laptop and stuff like that. And after they were chilling at X's house, I guess for like maybe like a day or two or something like that, he said, yeah, she had her laptop with her. And he said, by this point, I was ready for her to go. But she had brung out her laptop, like broke it out and just opened it up. And she was about to start doing work from his house. X said, nah, man, you gonna start doing work from here? No, you ain't about to just stay over there over the weekend and just set up office and set up shop and just work from my house. No, that's not how that goes here. And then had to kind of kick her out. That's what I said, man. When they start leaving stuff for work over your house, it's yeah. It's to
once you come to the playing field like that, I think everything can be worked out. You know, that's just how I feel. That's how I approach everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything can be worked out. Everything.
Danny, can I ask you something here, Danny?
Yes, sir.
In this situation right now with her by your side, do you feel like you're more focused in things?
Most definitely, because I'm not searching anymore.
Okay.
Like, that's one thing I don't have to look for. Like, my phone's not ringing. It's not multiple women. It's like, excuse me, even when even in my DMs and stuff, if they're not talking about taxes, I really don't even respond. Like, because after the show, if somebody called me handsome or they say they see me on the show, I would engage. You know, thank you and stuff like that. Just be polite, regardless if I wanted to engage with that person or not.
Hey, Robin's giving him the death stare.
No, I mean, but I don't do that no more. Like,
right.
I literally I watch all that because I just want to be respectful of the situation. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't because I look at it like I'm not gonna give you that access. You know what I'm saying? Because
right.
I don't need to. She tells me I'm handsome every other day. Right. You know what I'm saying? No, every day. Look
at them. They both look like they
look like It's just
I
meant
don't
to
need to
be.
hear it from anybody else. You know what I'm saying? So I could completely, and I'm in the middle of tax season too. So like, I don't, and then after that, you know what I'm saying? So like, I'm preparing for after that as well too. So it's like, we got goals, you know, that we both want to accomplish, that I want to accomplish, she wants.
Yeah.
And, you know, she is very vocal about the things that she likes. And none of it's cheap. So so, you know, I mean, and then we got a blended family, you know what I'm saying, that we plan on, you know, blending together.
I completely forgot that he had kids.
Yeah,
I completely
got 2
forgot.
kids. She got 2 kids.
And yeah, they both got kids. So I think this is cool.
That's
You
good,
know,
yeah.
That's why I always say, because he's been over there for 2 weeks. I was like, wait a minute, don't he got kids? Where the kids? The kids with him too? Like the kids back and forth? I don't know. Whatever their situation is, you already met the family. They got it working how they got it working. And I think this is great that, you know, a man with kids, you know, is like dating another woman with kids. I think that is perfect because, you know, there's less scrutiny. Why you dating her? You don't got no kids. You ain't taking care of another man's kids. Like, no, if it's a blended family, I think that's perfect.
both our sons are the same age.
That's
Oh,
good.
You know, and
nice.
so
Okay.
it's a lot of things that we want to do and stuff like that. And
Very intentional.
yeah, I'm a
Robin,
traditional
what did you
man.
What
say?
did you say, Robin?
What'd you say,
Sorry,
Robin?
every time you talk.
Oh, I said we're very intentional. We're moving with it. For
Okay.
sure.
Now, what people would probably gonna make a gripe about or have made a gripe about in the comments under the original video, I haven't looked. He's at her house. I really don't mind. That's not. I'm not. But I've heard things like, oh, you staying at her? No, she gotta come to your house. No, you staying at her house? You in her house for? No, and she gonna say you don't pay bills there, but she gonna try to tell you what to do in her house, all this other type of stuff. Come on, man, y'all gotta stop with that. They gonna handle if it works. Their relationship works, and it's working out for them. They got a blended family. He got his house, she got her house. You know, we've heard about him going to her. We haven't heard about her going to him, even though that probably happened. This was filmed a minute ago. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen where she flies out to Atlanta, brings her kids, and you know he shows her around out there. I don't know if she's been out there or not. But I mean, like she's probably been out there, but I mean to like really know what Atlanta's about, take her around town, show her what's what, you know. So I don't know. I think they look great together.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah,
Wow.
so I'm happy. You know, I'm not just like content. I'm like I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy
Good.
with who I chose. Like, of course, she's very beautiful, but the wanting of the same thing that I want, it was the bonus. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's not coming to look for a caretaker. She's like, yo, I want a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, I want a relationship with you. And not only does she want a relationship, she wants a relationship with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's not just like, I don't feel like an option. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right,
And
right.
I do my best to make, well, and she's not an option to me. You know what I'm saying? So we make each other feel like that. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the most different feeling that I've had with any situation that I've been in. Like, I've always felt like an option, or they was always an option. You know what I'm saying? So right now it's like, okay, I'm solid, she's solid. Like, where we go from here? And so we making plans and stuff.
Look, for all the people that say BM doesn't smile, he's been smiling this whole time,
Right.
y'all. Okay? That means something.
Yeah, me and my boy,
I've seen people make BM laugh, and there's been some funny shit too.
man, it's been a lot of episodes, man.
He's happy to see that all his work has actually, you know, grown into something. So
Listen,
Yeah, I know
I don't think people.
I've seen him laugh at some things that I have laughed at so hard that I'm like, there's no way BM's not laughing, and it makes it funnier when he actually does start laughing. And I'm like, yeah, nigga, you know this is funny.
Understand, yeah, that we are here working hard to try to bring real things to people. You
Right.
know, when I say this is what it's all about, I mean it, because you know this is real. What you guys are doing right now is what we would love to see from people. You know, being intentional, communicating, actually putting in effort.
Right.
Even though people will say what they want to say, but at the end of the day, it's about what you two do. It's not about anyone's opinions, anyone's comments. It's about you two. And the fact that you both, you know, done the work, it's great to see.
yes.
Right, man. I appreciate all the work that y'all put in. you know, y'all hit me back pretty. I remember when I first filled out for the Pop the Balloon, I didn't know what to expect. I hoped for something, and I knew what I would go for. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it worked out. You know, just as perfectly as I seen. If it works out, it's gonna have to work out
And
like
I knew
this.
what he would go for too, because I did my research and I knew I was his type. So
Yeah. So
Oh
yeah,
man.
So
I'm,
what's
I'm
next?
happy.
What's next for you guys?
Yeah. What are the next plans, Mr. One Way Ticket?
Right.
um, we're planning on doing like some media together.
Okay.
We want to, you know, we take a lot of inspiration from what you guys do. So we plan on, you know, doing a podcast together and
Oh.
you know, talking about what we got going on.
and how we
Um,
navigated through like long distance.
yeah, we definitely navigated through that.
It's not easy,
Yeah.
but
Um,
two
No, I
people
bet.
want it. Oh, well, you guys obviously know.
yeah, I was country to country.
Exactly.
I'll be there in 15 hours.
8 hour difference. No, that literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll tell me the night before I'm getting on my flight, and then the next like afternoon is when he'll actually be here. So yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah,
Damn.
and with what's going on, I'm not in a rush to move, like to go back anyway. I've seen a lot of stuff going on, and
With the
that was
planes,
already
right?
a step for me anyway. Yeah, the
Oh
planes and
my
stuff like that.
goodness.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. You know, I feel my condolences to everybody who's involved with those situations.
Yeah.
So that's actually slowed me up too. I'm like,
Robin,
I'm
he just
already
wanted a reason to
weary.
stay. Don't listen to all that. He was gonna stay regardless.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah. So, but now our next big thing is
He looking around. I could really get used to this. It's nice right here. Shoot, girl right there cooking food, home cooked meals. Shoot, I ain't got no problem with that. Yeah, these planes is crazy. You see all these plane crashes and that? Yeah, it's weird. I think I need to stay for the. It ain't safe to fly. Give it 5 more days. Yeah, you're staying there for 2 weeks.
we're definitely been going over like doing some media together, you know, doing our own little thing, our
They
own
might have some stuff up already. I don't know.
podcast together, you know, to keep people involved.
Like I said, I'm gonna be very real watching this. I don't even know if they're still together. I haven't looked.
I'm a media person anyway, so that's definitely what I wanted. That's what I wanted.
So this is gonna be
Yeah, but she's open, you know what I'm saying, to following my lead, and I'm protecting that situation, that decision of hers. You know, I'm not, and I know that she's very hesitant, regardless of whatever people say. So I make sure that she's happy, and I'm happy, and as we're trying to dwell it together like this. She's just not, she's not just gonna do whatever I say, and you know what I'm saying. So I as a person that's leading this situation, I want to make sure that she's happy every step of the way as well too. So,
Okay.
but that's our next thing is, you know, being a little bit more public and a little bit more. I wanted to wait till we did this to show people that I didn't answer anybody that's asking what's going on with you and Robin or anything. I wanted you guys to, you know, put this out first,
Yeah.
and then we're just gonna take the reins from here and keep going. So
Okay.
that's our plan, man. We can look like you guys with a nice set and a nice camera and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
So
Talking to people.
definitely send me the name of the YouTube channel and I'll put it up on the screen right now. So you're looking go and
Okay.
follow them.
Yeah, it's Danny and Robin.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Danny and Robin.
Okay.
Danny and Robin.
All right. So
Okay.
I'll put up the name.
Oh,
Make
Danny and
sure-
Robbie. My bad. I'll send it to you. Danny and Robbie.
Okay.
Danny
My
and
bad.
Robbie.
Danny and Robbie.
You can see on the screen right now.
Nah, I just put in Danny and Robbie on like YouTube or whatever. Nothing popped up, so I don't know if they still have the. I don't know what's going on with them. I couldn't find the channel or anything, so I don't know. I put it in just like this.
All right, guys.
Okay.
Well, I do want to say this was absolutely fantastic.
Yes.
You know, I'm happy. My wife is happy. This is what you like to see.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna end it there. I don't know. I can't find any of their stuff, so maybe they're not together. Somebody, I looked real quick, so I didn't do a thorough search, but maybe something's out there. I'm just not putting in the right stuff, where they changed the name or whatever's going on with them. Hopefully, they're okay. So, yep, that's it. Link to the original content is down below.